Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are back at the Toxic Waster Colony. And as you can see, lots has changed since we were here last time. Well, not really since the last time, but if you haven't tuned in for a while, or if this is your first time tuning in, this is a very, very polluted colony here. As you can see, I think almost more than 50% of the map is polluted now at this point. And we're trying to pollute it even more. I don't know why he's carrying these in right now. Stop what you're doing, sir. Drop that. But no, the Empire is actually our enemy in this playthrough. So we're enemies with most of the factions, but the Empire is one of them. And it's hilarious because they keep dropping toxic waste packs on us. I know there's been like 3 or 4. Look at that. They sent over 300 of them right there. And of course, we don't care at all. It doesn't bother me in the least. But I decided to make the Empire our enemy in this playthrough just because we wanted a greater challenge, basically. And it has presented us with a challenge on the rare occasions when they actually raid us. I wish it would happen more often, but not a big deal. We do have our first insect coming out here pretty soon. This is a bear insect hybrid right here, and it's almost done. 97%. That's going to be our very first mutated insect. We've got a second one working over here. This is a colossal, meaning a thrumbo, and a boomaloop. So that's going to be like our chem fuel producer, and in a really sticky situation, we can detonate that animal and it's going to be like a massive explosion. And over here in our second genomorpher, we've got an insect ursine hybrid again, so we're going with a couple of these boys. These are going to be like our tanks here, basically, and that's essentially what they're described as too. Is very tanky, high HP, hard to kill animals. So now, speaking of hard to kill animals, we've got ourselves something special in the works right up here. If you guys missed the last episode, well, you'll be unaware of the fact that we've actually got some Gallatros on the map here. And if you've never played with the Alpha Animals mod before, this animal is essentially like, it's more powerful than a Thrumbo. This is the ultimate animal now. If you have the Alpha Animals installed, this is going to be the one that is like takes the cake for all of them. So it's extremely dangerous. They're hard to tame, and if you do fail, they can attack you. So what I've decided to do, instead of taming them, we are going to try and capture them and move them into this little room that I'm constructing right now. So I'm waiting for it to just get finished up here. And it's going to be a very delicate process, because what I want is to separate the Gallatros. I don't want them to be moved down to this barn area. I want them to go up to this area. So what I might do, I laid it, if you missed last episode, I kind of laid out my plans, what I'm going to go do step by step. I think I'm adjusting that just a little bit, because I believe if I just forbid these 2 doors right here, I don't need to deconstruct this pin marker to get them to move the animals up here. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go through this whole process of deconstructing this one and then constructing this one real quick and trying to get the animals moved in. But I think if I just forbid the barn for a while, nobody will go in there. So we can't move the Gallatros into here, because I'm not going to tame these Gallatros. It's too dangerous to attempt that. I just want to keep them pinned in here so that we can release them in the middle of a raid, because I do have a bunch of psychic animal pulsers. So at some point, if we can get them to basically, tear down this wall, a raid I'm talking about, if a big enough raid tears down this wall up here, I'm going to hit that psychic animal pulsar, and there's going to be 3 giant animals pissed off and ready to kill stuff. So that's my ultimate goal here. And with that said, let's start getting this done. As you can see, we've got our power in action. Popgun, why don't you work on this for me? So I've also got some pumps up here, just because this place is pretty saturated with pollution right here. So I need to get this spot cleared out if we want to keep these animals. But all right, we're almost ready. I want to go ahead and pick out 3 people now who have psychic shock lances on them, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get these animals docile, is to hit them with some shock lances. I just want to make sure that pin marker's set. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go through my people and get a few folks out here who are going to shock these animals. Oh man, well, right in the middle of my plans here, I get a 2 deep infestation attack, but that's not a big deal. I think our melee people will be able to handle it. Let's get them up here. Come on guys, get in here, get ready. So that's working. As you can see, I'm assembling our people. I've got a few folks coming over with shock lances and some of our animal handlers too. I want to get, well, Furry's going to be busy, but Furry, I need you up here. So we'll get Furry out here. She is our #1 animal handler, so that's important. Let's move you over there. Put you right there. Put you like right here. All right, we're going to have some insects, but this shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure we can handle that. This is my big priority here. So let's take a quick look. All right, the doors are done. Oh my God, look at this. I have no idea why they just did that. What the flippin' flip? So I've been having troubles getting this animal moved into a proper barn for whatever reason. Now this one's not available, so it puts them in here. Don't ask me to explain that, but hopefully that doesn't screw my plans up or anything like that. That animal's a quest animal. I just have to keep it alive long enough for another 7.7 days. Jesus, you know what? I might just kill this thing and then fail the quest and just send them like some presents or whatever. Hold on, which faction is this? I didn't need to go to the world map. I needed to go to my factions tab. Okay, it's the tribals. Huh. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I don't want to mess with this. I don't want to take the risk here at all. It's going to be tough enough to keep these animals encased here because I've still got to deliver them food. Don't forget that. So even though they're wild animals, we still got to feed them. So that means we are going to have to come into this room occasionally and drop off food. So that gives them the opportunity to escape, obviously. You know, now that I'm thinking about that, I should probably redesign this room just a little bit in terms of the doors, like put maybe a third door here or delete this one and have a gap, kind of like I would do with my front lines. But anyway, I'll worry about that later. What I am going to do, like I said, is go ahead and let's get Furry. Yeah, go ahead and take that one out. Fail the quest. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. We just got too much stuff going on here. I don't want to risk it. So, okay, we've got 3 people with the shock lances. Clope is here to help us just carry these animals in because he's our other animal trainer. So they've all got them. I'm just waiting. Nope, here come the insects. All right, guys, do your thing. Oh my God, look at the princess over here just standing. I put him up there in the corner hoping that they would get attacked right away. Okay, take them out, guys. I don't need this. This is like the second infestation here in a couple hours. It's crazy. No big deal. Snuff Jr.'s getting attacked. Link up, princess. Get down here and save your friend. Princess, come on. Attack it. Alright, so I'm not worried about that. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I knew that would happen, obviously. Alright, so we'll get that out of there. Furry, come on back over here. Help us with these things. Okay, so I think we're okay. I'm a little worried I didn't make this big enough, because if the Galatros try and get out, it's going to be a pretty quick walk for them to come from wherever they're sleeping to the door or whatever. But, oh well, we'll worry about that bridge later when we cross it. Let's go ahead and do this. It's time to stop messing around and just get this done. So, spread them out a little bit. Actually, I don't need to be that close. I'm a little worried that these guys are going to attack me or something. I don't know. Tell you what, I'm going to save it real quick, just in case. Okay, we have saved it now. Let's use our psychic shock. Oh, wait. Is it not working? Oh, it won't even let me. No. Are they just completely impervious to it, I guess? Wait, what's happening? Is that right? That's so crazy. I can't. Oh, no. That ruins my whole plan. I should have tested it, but I mean, I had to get everything built before I came out here and tried it, you know? Dang it. Yep, there's just not even an option. You know, when you click this thing, normally you get the little circle pop up. It's not even an option with these guys. Oh, what a disappointment that is. Damn. I wonder if I can use an insanity lance on one of them. Or like a red. Now, says even stunning is ineffective against them. Berserk is ineffective. Damn. No, Berserk Pulse won't even work either. It says that's ineffective too. Interesting. Wow, that's a dang shame. You know, the only other thing I could possibly do is build a wall like across here. You know, try and capture them and literally wall them in. I don't know. No, man, I really want to keep these guys on the map so that we can trigger them during an invasion with our psychic animal pulsar, but sadly, I don't think it's going to work, guys. Oh, dang it. What a disappointment. I even butchered the animal. I even intentionally failed a quest here just to get this accomplished, and it was a total waste of time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me ask you guys, how do you feel about open air prisons? So I couldn't stand that failure, and I decided, you know what? These guys are here for a limited amount of time. Let's just see what happens if I cage them in with a wall. So I went ahead and surrounded them with a wall. We've got one little section to build. I'm sorry, the visibility is so poor, it's raining. But you can see Pop Guns over here working on our little section of wall. And we've got a door here, so if we have to come in for some reason. I'm hoping there's going to be enough grass in here to keep these three fed, although that's probably not the case. But I don't know, maybe we'll throw in some hay or something too. If I just set a little stockpile right by the door and pile up hay there, maybe that'll keep them fed. I don't even know if this will work. They might just break through these walls. Well, we're going to find out, though. I'm really hoping that I can get this constructed before the time's up, though. In fact, I'm going to get, what's her face? Yeah, I'm trying to force people to get this done really quick. Not to mention, at the same time, we're over here deconstructing and plugging the... Why are you deconstructing? Oh, he's deconstructing the power cables underneath it. So, yeah, I totally got rid of that little room. Unfortunately, that just didn't work out, but I didn't realize you couldn't psychically shock these guys. It's a good learning tip, though. I wonder if it might say it. Probably not, though. But yeah, so if you ever had the same idea as me, or if you thought about it and hadn't tried it, well, it's not going to work. But we are going to try this one. Hey, look at that. A little growth moment while we wait. Here we go. Snuff Jr., little lady. Let's see, 7-year-old. So this is our first one, right? Yep. 3 skills for our girl. Ooh, definitely doing a mining, medical, and we'll just do shooting too. Ooh, look at this. Some really nice ones. Great memory. Quick sleeper. Body modder. I want to give her body modder, but I don't really... Yeah, she doesn't have any bionics. Of course, we could easily change that, but yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. She's going to have 2 more growth moments, so I'll have more opportunity to give her traits, but yeah, we'll do that. Where are you at, little girl? All right, let's go ahead. I think I have a rib that'll work. Yeah, we've got an adrenaline rib. I think that'll give her at least a little boost to her mood, so we'll let her have that. And maybe I'll order up some extra bionics here. Hold on, how's our... Okay, we got 40 advanced components. The thing is, what's her face here? Princess is working on marine armor. She's going to be using most of those, but let's go ahead and order up some legs. We'll put some legs on our girl too, so she'll get even more of a mood boost. That's what's cool about the body modders is like you put 1 bionic on them, they get a little mood boost. You put more, then their mood boost increases, you know, further and further till it maxes out. So I always like that mechanic. It's a cool way of kind of scaling their happiness over time. Oh, look at this. Literally 1 more spot to do. No, don't wait for the constructoid. I want you to do it, Emma. Get over there. Emma, do it right now. What the... All right, hold on. These things are screwing with me, and I don't like this. There you go. Do what I tell you to do. All right, get out of here. Because these things are about ready to wake up, I bet, and they're probably on their last day here. So now I think another thing I might do... Cool, we've got it. It is completely enclosed. I'm going to tell them to ignore the roof here. I don't want them to come in here and build a roof. What? What's going on? Ignore. Oh, it's... Yeah, I want remove. That's right. So I'm just going to have them keep this place completely unroofed. Just like that. No need for roofing. Hopefully, like I said, that'll keep some of the grass staying here. Now, this area is a little bit polluted, but it's not totally polluted, so that's not bad. Let's see here. What else should I try and do? I guess I could double up the walls now. Would that be like a terrible idea? Might as well. Let's try it. Again, I don't know if they'll actually start breaking through the walls, but I'm willing to expend the resources here to hopefully assure that they don't. Well, as long as they don't break through that one little spot, we'll be okay, but I'll take care of that. I've got a few pumps working here. This one needs to be moved to this position so I can get rid of that one, but let me go ahead and build a copy. I will put one right here. I know it's kind of Not really probably necessary, but I just like to have everything perfect here. I have to build a power conduit over there. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. I'll set that up first, but we'll do that last. I mean, there we go. All right, so you can tell I'm a little bit nervous about this. I don't know what's going to happen. One thing I think we should do, though, is let's put a couple of parrot in cages out here just so we can kind of see what they're doing, you know? It won't be hostile to us as long as we walk in here, but if they start to starve, I think they're strictly vegetarians, so, but if they start to starve, they might break through the walls instead of like attacking us outright. I do want to look though at their diet real quick. Vegetables, yeah, they don't eat meat of any kind, so they are vegetarians. But look at them, I think they're a little bit confused. Like, huh? What's happening? So, another thing, I might try and get some of the pollution out of here. If this works long term and we're able to keep them for a while, I might try and clean out the pollution just so more grass and stuff will grow in here for them so we don't have to worry about feeding them as much. But I'm hoping this works, guys. Like I said, I'm not willing to give up just because the first attempt was a failure. I think this one might work. We'll see. Okay, check it out. Well, we finally got that last Thrumbo tamed. Man, that took forever. Tell you what, but now we have 5 total Thrumbos. Originally it was 6 of them, but oh crap, I just noticed this too. Now originally it was 6 of these boys, but we took one of them for the genetic material, and I just noticed this bear scarab's wandering around. There he is. I got so distracted by the Galatros that I forgot he was about to come out. Hold on, let me check here. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I don't miss this genomorpher putting out its little cell or whatever, because those things can get like lost. I've lost them before. In other words, like if you don't micromanage them, order them to put them right inside the womb, they'll carry them around and stuff like that and put them on the shelves in here so that they, eventually like go bad or whatever. So you really got to micromanage that. But nonetheless, this is amazing. There he is, the bear scarab. So he looks very similar to just an insect, but of course he does have bear genes on him. So he's an absolute unit of an insectoid hybrid. And this boy will eat anything. Now, his hybrid role is combat, of course. That's amazing. So let's get him into the barn. I'm going to go back to our animal tab and put him. I'm going to set him up, yeah, just for combat. He's not going to be worried about carrying things or hauling things, not at all. And as you can see, he is sterile. Now I didn't make him I didn't put that operation on him. It's just that's how they come out of the genetics thing, unless you intentionally give them the right kind of chemicals to allow them to reproduce. I think all mutant hybrids are sterile, so it's just one of those things you have to plan for. It's what you use these like little pills for. You'll have some fertility boosters or something, which I don't even know if we have any. Yeah, I've got one fertility unblocker right there. So, but the bear insect hybrid, if I need more of them, I'll just create those. Now, the Thrumbo rats, we might actually want to put some fertility unlockers in there. I've decided, thanks to a commenter who recommended we cross a Thrumbo with a rodent. I think that's a very fitting thing, especially here at the Waster Colony, considering we do worship rodents. So we will get on top of that, maybe a little bit later, because I don't want to use too many Thrumbo genes right away. We got to keep a good breeding stock of Thrumbo. Otherwise, we're going to run out. Now, another thing I've decided to do, I'm going to double up the walls here, but I'm also putting a entrance to this area right here, too. So I've got a couple of doors going in. When those are constructed, I'm going to take these wall sections in the middle out so we can actually get into this area here and stuff without having to go outside the walls. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I think what I might do, once this is opened, I think I might just get rid of this door altogether or just seal it in, yeah, because it's going to be easier for us to guard it. The wall segments have more hit points than the doors. So this is going to allow us access without having to go outside in case of during an attack and stuff like that. I think that's probably a better course of action. And we do have our little parrots and cages up now, a few of them at least, so we can kind of keep our eyes on these boys. I want to watch that food hunger rate, make sure that they're eating and stuff, because that's the only thing I'm really worried about is if they start to starve, they might break through these walls. Oh, well, check this out. We just had a little monkey self-tame. Isn't that handy? Guess what? I think that means we need to set up a build to extract some monkey genes. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't even know if that's possible. Yeah, I don't think primate genes are something we can extract. I'm pretty sure. We can extract from humanoids, though. But no, I don't think that they've done anything with the primates. So never mind. Okay, we'll just butcher him up for meat or whatever then. But I do know that you can extract genes from human corpses, or I guess live pawns if you had some prisoners or something. But they turn into some really weird hybrids and stuff. Of course, each hybrid has a full description. When you look at the combination of stuff here in the Genomorph, you can read about what it does and stuff. Some of them are really weird, like animal human hybrids. They'll talk and things like that. So it's kind of creepy, but we might do it at some point. It's just I don't have any prisoners right now. Well, I'm sorry, I have prisoners, but those are for our sanguiphage. These are basically our blood bank here. But at some point, if we get some corpses or some actual prisoners, then yeah, we'll probably start to extract some humanoid genes too. With a freezer this size, it's okay to just start stockpiling, genes from everything we can get our hands on. Well, I think in honor of successfully capturing these Galatros here, it's time for a ritual. So you can see we've got everybody over here celebrating toxic waste. That's the name of the game today. Just a general celebration of that green stuff that we all love. Dang it was a terrible celebration. -3 for everybody. I don't know what's going on. Like the last several that we've had, I think definitely the last one I had was a bad ceremony, but oh well. I think at this point in the game, it just becomes more and more difficult to get those really good ones. I don't know. Who knows? More people, I figure, would make it easier, but no, it seems to make it harder. Nonetheless, everything's going okay, despite the negative mood hit we took there. Some of the colors are coming in nicely. I've changed a few of them here and there. I don't know. Maybe can I change the color on these? Ah, shoot. Nope, doesn't look like it. These are wooden heated sun lamp columns. This comes from the VGP Garden Tools, which is a really good mod. I do prefer this one over the vanilla like expanded gardening one. It's just the one I started playing with. It's not. I'm not claiming it's superior to the vanilla expanded by any means. No, definitely not. But I like it. It's just one I'm more comfortable with because I started with this one. I think that this one's been around for a bit longer than the vanilla expanded, or at least before the vanilla expanded became like really super popular and extensive. But nonetheless, that's just the one I'm comfortable with. So I like it. It adds some cool stuff to it. It's got its whole like own little garden tab here. You can do things like make Glitter World medicine and stuff like that. You even got some different drugs you can produce. Deworm production. What does this do? A drug for preventing parasites. Oh, okay. So this helps prevent gut parasites in our people. That's, of course, helpful. Mechagene. What does this do? Oh, Mechagon. A drug for preventing mechanites. See? So that adds both of those. So if penoxycyllin isn't enough for you, you can use that VGP vegetable garden mod to produce some more preventative drugs. Oh, boy. Well, check this out. Princess just created some legendary marine armor. You know who's going to get that? Yep, that's right. Our boy Christopher. He's getting up. Everybody turn away. Don't look. Don't look. He's getting naked. But he's going to get that legendary stuff. Of course, he is our hussar. He's got... Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get this set up real quick. What do we want to research? I think I'm going to go for this cataphract armor now. All right. So anyway, yeah, he is our hussar. He's got some advanced bionic lung and he's got a synth lung and a detoxifier lung. So he's pretty good to go. But man, now look at this spiffy boy. Let's get him over here to change his style too. That's good. Yeah, as I mentioned, Princess is working her heart out, making as much marine armor as we can get our hands on. There's a few of them sitting here, though. I don't understand why nobody's coming along to wear these. I guess I need to force people to do it. So Ryan the Sanguiphage, let's get him to do that. I think it's just the case that some of these dusters they've got, these Devil Strand dusters, are probably better than the actual marine armor itself. Not necessarily in terms of production and stuff, just value to the pawns or whatever. Whatever traits they use to pick their clothing, I think the dusters are more attractive to them. But here we go. So like I was saying, this is extremely important to micromanage this. This is our colossal boom loop here. Spoils in 7 days. So I'm going to grab big. Can you do this big? Insert into the large electrowomb. And I'm not just going to click that and forget it. I'm going to sit here and watch him do it. All right, perfect. Good. Now, that thing has a while to go, probably. It definitely depends on what animals you put in here. I've realized, like, the time it takes. Because look at this one. This one's almost done. Insect ursine, so this didn't take nearly as long as the colossal one, which makes sense. Obviously, you're going to cross a thrumbo with something. It's probably going to take a lot longer. But with that said, I think I'm about ready to make another colossal hybrid here. I don't think it's going to be another boomaloop. Let's see. So we've got... Yeah, we've got an extra male. Actually, we've got 2 extra males. You only need 1, obviously, to reproduce with your females. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn him off. This boy right here, we just tamed him, but we're going to have to extract his genes, and this is a lethal process. So let's grab Linka here. Use her to get the extractor. And then I'm going to target this boy. This is another thing I always micromanage. I want to make sure that they do this properly. Basically, anything which involves a valuable or delicate piece of resource or machinery, I try and micromanage it. I've been burned too many times just trying to set it and forget it, you know? No, don't do that. There's too many little things that can go wrong in between an action, even so simple as this. All right, so the thrumbo died, as we expected. That's okay. You can't get any more genetics from them, so I'm just going to go ahead and have them butchered up, but I will prioritize hauling that. Those gene things, too, will expire. They need to be refrigerated, so I'm going to micromanage her until she gets all the way down there to the freezer, because that one right there is the most valuable type of gene we can get. Obviously, I had to use a whole thrumbo for it. All right, so there it is, the colossal genome. And I think, let's just take a look here. Let's see what we've got. So currently I've got the rodent. I've got the insectoid, the reptile, canine. We got another bear one, and 2 more boomaloops. So also, there's probably some cool stuff on the map. It wouldn't be too hard to go find one of these. Toxaloop. It's funny to see those finally. Honestly, I don't think there's anything on the map I don't already have, except maybe the cassowary. Yeah, because we don't have any aven genes. Let's go ahead and get her then. I'm going to get her hunted up. Make sure that that's suspended. Okay, good. We'll get this thing butchered up down the line, but we don't need the meat right now. It's not a big deal. But anyway, let's get on top of this. Design a new cell. What are we doing here? So, of course, we'll go with colossal first. Now, I want to see the rodent. So, I think we'll go with this. The thrumbo rat. Oh, that's perfect for the waster colony. Let's just read it and see what it says, though, real quick. Okay, so it says practically an overgrown and intelligent pest capable of tunneling underground, so not even a nuke could clear an infestation. Wow. And it would truly be an infestation. And it has a gestation period measured in days rather than weeks, with a single breeding pair capable of wiping out an entire agricultural planet. The colossal hybrid with recessive rodent genes, incredibly durable and fast breeding, this surprisingly small hybrid can work as a durable screening force. One of the weakest colossal hybrids in terms of attack power, but very few can outlast its incredible, robust physique. Gameplay effect, all colossal hybrids... Oh, I knew that, yeah. So that's interesting. So this is like a breeder, basically. We could probably get some good meat off this. I don't know, though. See, the thing is, my people won't eat rat meat. Or they will, but they get a mood debuff for eating it and for killing them. So I don't know if that's true of these hybrids or not, but, I mean, I'm still going to make this baby, so... I should definitely, I'm going to use the best quality, and I will use the fertility unblocker. Now, I've only got 1 good genoframe and 1 unblocker, so that means the next one of these we make, I'll need to whip up a whole new set of stuff here, but that's okay. Also, I don't have the extra colossal gene just yet anyway, so it's no big deal. But we got a 95% chance of success. Let's go ahead and do it. Initiate synthesis. No time to waste, right? Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start creating. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start getting this worked up. I think we're going to need like 6 of them. But yeah, we'll go through the process once those get all built. Try and get a legendary or something. And let's go ahead and craft up some fertility unblockers. Oh, look, I can make 5 at a time. That's handy. Okay, we'll set a bill for that. Very good. All right, all right, and extract genes from a bird too. That's for that cassowary that we're hunting out there. Well, guys, as you can see, our little experiment with the animals is going quite well. Not just our mutants, but the new prisoners here on the map, the three Galatros. They're looking pretty hungry, but oh, he's affected by toxic buildup too. Oh my gosh, I wonder what that's going to do over time. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Well, like I said, I think we will build a few pollution pumps out here. Let's just try this. I do have a power line going through the middle of this cage now, so I don't want to overdo it out here. It doesn't need to be incredible, you know what I'm saying? But just to try and get rid of some of it. But oh man, this is so much fun, guys. I'm really enjoying this playthrough now. It's like reinvigorated the whole run, experimenting with these genetics, especially capturing these Galatros. So I can't wait to see these guys in action. I hope you'll tune in for tomorrow's episode and all the future ones coming up, guys. Hit that like button for me if you're enjoying the playthrough. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll consider doing so today. And guys, I will see you on the next episode.